Hey, I'm going to show my favorite lens for the Nikon Zf. And spoiler, it works better than native Nikon lenses. And I'm going to show why. I got this new battery case too. It shows the level of batteries and it can charge them with the USB on the side too. So let's plug it for charging while we talk about the lenses. This is Nikon Zf, a modern vintage camera, which means it has a sensor to match my modern Sony A7 III, but it is a very simple camera to use with a good design and all exposure dials easily accessible. But more importantly, I'm using it as a film camera. That means dialing my look in camera and simply shooting JPEGs. I've saved so much time and nerves by not tweaking and fixing photos on a PC later. And to achieve this, I'm using ZEISS lenses with a ZEISS look, which means taking all cool qualities of the vintage ZEISS look, but with the modern features like autofocus and true colors. Boom, no editing, literally like shooting film. And if you set the white balance and exposure correctly, you will get beautiful results straight out of the camera. And autofocus is simply amazing. Better than Nikon's native lenses. Let me show you the craziest example. Shooting a dance festival in a dark environment. Every picture is in focus, with face and eye tracking sticking to a fast-moving dancers in a low-lit dance hall. This is simply crazy, and the reason why I have switched from my Sony A7 III to a Nikon Zf, as that one has same quality of sensor, focus and all the features, but it is way more simple and fun to use. Plus this no editing out of camera look workflow is simply priceless to me. And you can see clearly my favorite is the 55mm ZEISS. I have some shots on 40mm Batis in between, but these are all done on my Sony, as it has a modern camera body grip. And these Batis lenses are compact lenses specially designed for Sony mirrorless cameras, but Nikon film body feels nicer with even smaller lenses. Batis are borderline comfortable to use on the Nikon Zf. So this is why regular Sony ZEISS models are my favorite. And I'm really using only the 55mm one. Here I have 35mm mounted. First you see all my best photos are always on 55. And here 35 has a MAC composition. But the most importantly, focus is not always exactly on point. Seems like Sony has sacrificed focus motors to get this pancake size lens. And 2.8 aperture is not really great for low light venues and fast action like this. Now maybe this lens is cool for street photography, but I don't do that. I shoot mostly portraits and events. So 55mm is the obvious choice for me. And all my best shots are 55. I have 55mm Batis too, but again autofocus is just not as good as on the 55 model. So yes, Sony ZEISS 55mm is the best lens for the Nikon Zf, at least for my type of shooting. It's not only better than the recommended Nikon adapter for vintage lenses, but it's better than the damn Nikon's native cheap crap for the Zf. That have a fake vintage look and nothing else. Just cheap, poor quality lenses. And ZEISS with a mega adapter works like a native lens. Well, kinda better. And while we are chatting about lenses, one battery is basically ready to use. And second one got charged to 11% in like 5 minutes. Again, I will leave all links to the lenses and charger in the video description. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one.